Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live stream here today. We have a Wednesday night hockey matchup between two teams that we haven't streamed that much here, especially this season, between the Minnesota Wild and the New Jersey Devils. So thank you all so much for tuning in. There are only 3 games in the NHL tonight, and I decided we've already done Detroit and Buffalo this year. We've already done Montreal and Calgary in streams. But you know, one team out of the 6 that are playing tonight that we haven't done at all this season, and not that much at all, is the New Jersey Devils. So I thought, hey, let's give the Devils some love here. So New Jersey in all-time Watch with Nordic streams, we have done only 2 of them. They are 0-1-1 in the 3 commentary streams we've done. The Wild, we've done a little bit more. This is our 9th time streaming them. They are 3-3-2, including playoff stats in there as well. So I'm excited to get started here on what should be a good live commentary tonight. Your starting goaltenders projected are Philip Gustafsson in for Minnesota, and Jake Allen is making his Watch with Nordic debut tonight. He has never played in a Watch with Nordic stream commentary before, so this should be an exciting one here tonight. But regardless, thank you all so much for tuning in. This one, I'm going to be honest with you guys, could be a little bit difficult because my printer, where I print the lineup cards, I'll show you guys an example here real quick, where I print the lineups for each game. Here is the one from on Monday with the Calgary Flames and the Jets that has all my numbers on it. The problem is that my printer's not working, and I don't have the numbers for all the teams. I have them pulled up here on a spreadsheet that's on my computer, but I can't look at that all the time. That's the problem. So this could be a little bit of a struggle. I do want to just say that here off the get-go before we get started here. It could be a bit of a different one. I'm hoping that it is easier, but you never know, honestly. So let's just hope for the best here tonight. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. We're coming off of a Nordcast recording here as well, so we'll get ready to get started here in just a little bit. Minnesota so far this season has not had the greatest campaign. They are 3-3-1 this season when they've played. They've really struggled at 5v5. The biggest problem with Minnesota has been their 5v5 numbers, and there is some real concern there with that. The Devils have been awesome. Even with the injury of Jacob Markstrom, they have been great. 5-1 through their first 6 games of the year. They're coming off of a great win last night against the who did they play last night? I'm blanking. Why is it blanking? Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah, Toronto Maple Leafs last night. And Jack Hughes with a hat trick there. So the Devils are on a back-to-back. Minnesota did not play yesterday, so there you go. But regardless, there definitely is going to be this definitely could be an interesting matchup because the Devils are obviously on a back-to-back, and Minnesota has struggled at 5v5. I think it could be a good one here tonight. So we'll see. But thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll get started here with the commentary in just a little bit. Got to wait for national anthems and such, and then puck drop. But yeah, I do want to take a chance to promote Nordcast episode number 129 will be releasing tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern time in the morning on the Nordcast Network YouTube channel. You can find that in the link in description below. And as well as that, too, there will also be a World Series preview that is dropping tomorrow as well, along with a Nord & Block podcast tier list. So that's fun. All right, starting goaltenders here tonight. Nico Daws is in net for New Jersey, so it's not Jake Allen. My apologies. I don't know why that didn't process in my head. He obviously played last night. So Daws making his Watch with Nordic debut tonight. He has been awesome for the Devils since coming in there as the backup. And then Philip Gustafsson, one of the better numbers statistically when you look at goalies in our streams. He has a .919 through 7 games played. He's been awesome. Okay, Wednesday night hockey here in Prudential Center. It is Devils versus Wild, and we are underway. Faceoff is won back then by New Jersey. Played off the boards by Siegenthaler. Now Griciuk will dump that one into the Minnesota zone. Kaprizov now on the right side, intercepted by the Devils. They will take it back to their own end and regroup. Griciuk highlighted there, one of the rookies for New Jersey this year. They don't have a ton of them. He's been pretty good so far. Matt Boldy now on the right side. Again, it's going to be interesting to see how Minnesota does with their 5v5. They've struggled when it comes to 5v5 scoring. Puck on the right side. Kaprizov throws it in front. A shot there by Eriksson Ek is fanned on. Here come the Devils now the other way. It's Meyer that dumps that one down low into the Wild end. Now Gustafsson behind his own net trying to play that puck. Sends a pass up then for Boldy. Boldy down the right side. Tries banking that one into the zone. And it's blown dead for an offside call against Minnesota. There's Sheldon Keefe, coach of the Devils. The Devils are on a 5-game win streak. Their first one since January 7th to the 16th of 2023. And their last 6-game winning streak came in 2022. So it's been pretty rare for the Devils to string wins like this over a consistent period of time. It's actually kind of wild when you think about it. Face-off one here by New Jersey. They'll try and break it out the other way. Racing for it now down low into the zone is Bratt. Jesper Bratt now in the corner. Banks that one up to the point. A shot! And that one gets blocked, I believe, and goes into the corner. Up at the point now, Palat on the right side. It's cleared out then by Minnesota. Racing forward is Rossi. Plays it out in front. And the Devils will get that one back. Pesci banks it off the boards now. Hughes will attempt to bank that one off, and it's stolen back quickly by Marcus Johansson. He brings it into the zone. Rossi now on the right side. Can't keep that puck. They'll still battle for it here in the corner. Rossi to Johansson now down low. It's taken back then by Hughes. Hughes up to Palat. Now Mercer as it's banked away there by Middleton. And Devils still trying to pressure for it here. On the right side, a shot there by Nason goes just wide of the net. And now picked up by Vladimir Tarasenko, who will clear that one down low into the zone. Still no shots so far through this opening period. I apologize. That was Connor Brown that had that shot there. Puck on the right side now. Devils pick it up. Mercer moves it through the zone. What's up, Dave? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. Battling forward now down low. Connor Brown, new acquisition. Puck in front. Cotter can't get a shot. Rebound in front. Saved there by Gustafsson. A good backhand there by Paul Cotter. And Mercer is tripped, and we will get a penalty against the Wild to start off. It's going to be Jacob Middleton who will head to the box. And the Devils will get a chance to work out their power play here. So Devils will head to the power play. All right, Devils power play coming up here now. The Devils power play this season with a 27.8 percentage. Shots are 1-0 in favor of New Jersey. Face off here now inside of the Minnesota zone. The Devils, we've only streamed twice in the almost 100 stream history of this thing we've done here. Face off is won by Minnesota. They will clear it all the way down the other way. It's picked up down low then by Dawes. Dawes taken back then by Dougie Hamilton. Hamilton drops it back for Bratt. Bratt through the zone. Hey, Dave, thanks for the $10 donut. I really appreciate that, man. Battling forward now down low in the corner. Heischer to Hughes. Up to the point now. Hamilton to the right side. Bratt. Hamilton. Bratt comes in. Shoots it. It goes up in the air and back down low to the corner. Faber banks it off the boards now for Eriksson Ek, who tries to get out. It's kept in though by the Devils. Bratt battling with Faber. Hughes feeds that one up to the point. Hamilton moves in. Back to Bratt on the right side. Hamilton at the point. Shoots it. Saved by Gustafsson. The rebound is kicked away. Back up to the point again. Hughes on the right side. Jack, that is. Got to be careful with that. Bratt throws it in front. He sure can't get the shot off. He tried to move it to the center, but Gustafsson poked it away. Hamilton a shot, and is stopped there as well. Hughes on the right side tries throwing that one down low in front. Eriksson Ek battling with Faber. Faber gets it, and he will shoot that one out of play. Flyers got my Kraken last night. Yeah, I wanted to stream that one, but I ended up doing Winnipeg and Calgary instead. Yeah, sorry, man. But thank you for the $10 dono. I appreciate that. We should have made like a bet or something. That would have been fun. Got a few more hours to go at work. Yeah, I gotta grind, man. Gotta make that money. This is how I make my money. So good opportunity there by Heischer on Gustafsson. Faceoff will come here now in the Minnesota zone. It's the second unit out there now on the ice. Gustafsson, through 7 Watch with Nordic starts, has a .919 save percentage, with a shutout included in there. He has played the most games out of any goalie, besides guys who have been to the Cup final, as one of the best save percentages amongst those players. Up at the point now, Devils have it, moving in Palat in front. A backhand there, and that one is denied and cleared down the other way. Shots are 3-0 in favor of New Jersey. Picking that one up then is Luke Hughes, who will move that one down the other way, brings it into the zone. Turns over the puck, stolen back then by Middleton. He will clear it all the way down the other way. The Devils again coming off of a 5-2 win last night against the Maple Leafs. Jack Hughes with the hat trick. Yeah, Tippett's a very likable guy. He's been pretty good so far this year. Luke Hughes to the right side. Griciuk shoots it. It goes up in the air and out of the zone. Racing for it then down the right side is Trennan. 5 seconds to go on the Devils' power play. He'll hold it in the zone. That'll do it. Good kill there by Minnesota. The Devils did get chances, though. Hughes on the right side clears that one out, or at least tries to, and picked up on the right side. Griciuk will dump that one in down low. Puck is cleared back into the Devils' end. Dawes comes out of his net to play it. Now Hamilton on the right side, battling with Eriksson Ek. He brings it around now behind the net. Joel Eriksson Ek to the point. Spurgeon shoots it, and it's blocked in front. Luke Glendening banks that one off the boards now. Racing for it with that puck is Hallinan, who comes in here for Cody Glass, who is currently injured. Battling for it now on the right side, trying to get that puck is Trennan. Still fighting for it here in the corner. Thrown up to the point. Zeev Boyum moves it into the zone. On the right side, looking for options. Gets tied up there down low by Siegenthaler. Now picked up quickly. Eriksson Ek still battling for it down low. Pitlick and Kaprizov trying to get that puck. Danila Urov also on the ice there. One of the top prospects for Minnesota. Puck is still loose in the corner. Should be a good game, definitely. These are two good teams. Shot goes just wide there now down low. Boyum throws it in front. It goes through the crease. And back up then to Kaprizov at the point. Kirill Kaprizov waits. Feeds a pass in front. Intercepted. Saved there by Dawes on Urov if he even got a shot on. Urov now battling on the right side. Picked up there by New Jersey. They will bank it off the boards and clear down the other way. Shots are now 4-1 in favor of New Jersey. Minnesota gets their first shot of the game. And now an icing against the Wild here. So good opportunities from both sides. Griciuk had a shot there on that power play that went high and wide of the net. They are playing pretty well here so far. Minnesota, good chance there by Urov on Markstrom, and that one is clearly denied. 14 minutes to go here in the middle period. Griciuk, 4 assists this season, still looking for his first National Hockey League goal. Maybe he gets that one tonight. Face-off, won by the Wild. On the right side now, Middleton gets it up to Marcus Foligno. Now played up and out of play as Vinny Hinostroza tried to get that puck. And I believe we'll go to commercial break here. 13:56 left to go in the first period. It is 0-0. So we will take this time to take a look at some of the other scores around the National Hockey League. There are only 2 other games going on tonight, corresponding with this one. That is Red Wings and Sabres. That is 0-0 at this point. It hasn't even started yet. That's at 7:30 Eastern time. And then Montreal and Calgary is the other game tonight here as well. That's at 8:30 Eastern time as well. We will not be live tomorrow, unfortunately. I have something going on. We'll be live next Thursday, though. Don't worry about that. On Saturday, we'll be live at 10 p.m. Eastern time for Oilers and Kraken. And then on Sunday, we'll be live at 8 p.m. for Rangers and Flames. So a lot to look forward to here in terms of the streams. We'll be live on Monday the following week as well. Haven't decided what game I want to do just yet. I'm thinking Bruins and Senators. It's either that or Penguins and Blues. I might let the people decide. We've done both those teams. We've done all 4 of those teams this year already, so I don't know. We haven't done a lot of Pittsburgh streams. And Boston actually has yet to win a game in a commentary stream, which is kind of wild to think. We've done 5 of 5 Bruins streams so far, and they're 0-5. Anyway. All right, we're back here in Prudential Center. Showing off Jesper Bratt has been awesome this year for New Jersey. Bratt, Hughes, and that top line for the Devils has been very consistent here so far. Jack Hughes, obviously, with a hat trick in the last game. Yeah, Montreal should beat Calgary. That shouldn't come as a surprise. Calgary struggled this year, so they should be able to defeat the Flames. But the Flames are due. I will say that. Face-off now in the Devils zone. It's won back by Minnesota. Kaprizov on the right side plays it back down low. Faber will take it now behind the net. Brock Faber looks for options, moves in. Pass in front. Eric's net can't get a clean shot off there on Dawes. He had some room, though. Luke Hughes now feeds a pass up to Pesce. Pesce into the zone, taken back, dropped over a shot. And that one goes up and wide from Timo Meier. Faber now battling forward in the corner. Kaprizov picks it up, sends a pass to Boldy. Tries getting Eriksson Ek. It's offsides there for Minnesota. And they'll gain control back in the zone. Hischier picks it up then for New Jersey. Nico Hischier, this Devils captain, has been the captain since 2021. Puck is banked off the boards now and back into the Wild zone. No, Tkachuk will not be back for Ottawa for at least another 6 to 8 weeks. He is out with a wrist injury. Here's Marco Rossi, moves it into the zone, skates around now, looks for options, banks that one around then behind the net. Kaprizov throws it in front, trying to battle at that puck, and Dawes will get the cover regardless. Good save there by Nico Dawes. Again, you have a very powerful roster here on Minnesota. They got a lot of guys who love to score in those areas in front of the net. And seeing Vladimir Tarasenko had a goal on Saturday against Philadelphia. Don't believe the Wild have played since Saturday, so there you go. Face-off here now won by Minnesota to the right side. A shot goes off of Dawes there on a good chance from Tarasenko again. Here he moves the puck now down low. Throws it in front. Rossi! And a good save there by Dawes once again. 12:38 left to go here in the opening period. It is still 0-0. There's John Hines in his 3rd season as the Wild's head coach. Has an 82, 57, and 13 record with Minnesota through this campaign. He's been pretty solid for the Wild here since he's come in. You do need to see improved 5v5 scoring, though. That's what the Wild have really lacked. Face-off now won by Minnesota, and it's blown dead off of a face-off violation. Minnesota obviously made it to the first round last year against Vegas. Took them to 6, but dropped that one. The Devils went to Carolina. They lost that series in 5. Brendan Dillon now takes that one around behind the net. Picked up quickly by Simone Nemec. Tried sending a pass up in front. Banked off the boards there. Battling forward is Dillon. Stolen back then by New Jersey. Cotter moves it into the zone. Down the right side. Clears that one around behind the net. Now Brown picks it up. Shoots that one. It goes up in the air. And back in front of Gustafsson. Mercer a shot. How did he miss that one? Oh my lord. He had a wide open net and he missed the net. Oh my goodness. Maybe it was blocked. A shot there from the point. Saved by Gustafsson. As Mercer looks to the sky. We got to see that replay. Oh my lord. How did he miss that? He had a golden opportunity there to tuck that one in and make it a 1-0 Devils lead, but he missed it. How did he miss that? Oh, he shot it high. Oh, that's brutal. Yes, Rossi has. If he didn't sign his contract, he wouldn't be playing right now because he was an RFA. Oh, he shot. It might have got a stick on that there by a Wild defender, but man, how did Mercer miss that? Faber now picks it up for Minnesota down the right side. Banked into the zone by Foligno. Siegenthaler picks that one up in the corner. He battles for it with Ryan Hartman. Now battling with that puck down low is Foligno. Stolen back on the right side. Faber behind the net. Foligno with the puck to the point. A shot. And that one goes up in the air and out of play on a good chance by, I think that was, look at my stat chart here, Hinostroza. Oh, yeah, I think Rossi might have got a stick on that puck from Mercer. They're all looking at the iPad trying to see, but yeah, I can't believe Mercer missed that shot. That would have been an easy goal there for Dawson Mercer, who could definitely use a goal for sure. Face-off coming here now in the Minnesota zone. Hallinan banks that one off the boards, or at least tries to now. Glendening battling for it on the right side. Foligno throws it out in front. Hinostroza tries moving it into the zone. Faber now on the right side. Goes behind the net. Up to the point. Brodin shoots it. Blocked in front. Rebound in front. Hinostroza shoots that one up and high. Hartman to Hinostroza. To the point. Brodin shoots it. It's banked out behind the net. Shot there. Saved by Dawes. They try and clear it the other way. It's kept in, though, by the Wild. And Brodin fumbles the puck, and it comes out of the zone. Puck will go back into the Minnesota end. Fun fact about New Jersey. Again, we've only done 2 streams with them in the history of Watch with Nordic, but they've only scored 2 goals during that time. Their leading scorer in these streams is Jesper Bratt. Here's a chance in front by Minnesota. They can't get an exact shot on. Kept in, though, by Juracek. We'll bank that one back behind the net. Again, we've only done 2 streams with them. Both of them have been games where the Devils have scored only 1 goal. So maybe we could see some more goals tonight in our third one here. Trying to move it down the other way as Gritsiaki gets knocked down to the ice. The Devils fans were not happy hearing that. They wanted a call. Heischer now throws that one in front for Meyer. He can't get a clear pass on it. And the Wild get control. Middleton to Juracek. Feeds one up in front. Now taking it back and dumping it in as Trennan. Battling forward here in the corner. Hughes. Both Hughes brothers down low. Boldy now on the right side. Stolen back then by Jack Hughes. Here he comes the other way. Hughes moving it through the zone. Tries deking around Middleton and can't do so. Reminder, Hughes did have a hat trick last night against the Maple Leafs, so he's been on a little bit of a hot streak here. Palat trying to bank that one off the right side. Kaprizov racing for that puck. Devils get it back. Bratt throws it to the right side. Jack Hughes throws it down low. Boyum to the right side. Devils get it back. Here's Palat into the zone. He's got Hughes open in front. It's banked away there by Boyum. Good opportunity there for New Jersey, but it's denied. Dillon now at the point. Moves in. Shoots it. It's banked off of Gustafson's pad and just wide. Kirill Kaprizov kept in, though, by the Devils on the right side. Now battling forward is Brown. Yeah, it's in New Jersey. Thrown up at the point. Nemec waits. Pass in front. Mercer to Nemec back at the point. Nemec a shot. Glove save by Gustafson. Dave, on Saturday, we're doing Kraken and Oilers, by the way. 8:56 left to go. It's 0-0 still. So we got a Kraken stream on Saturday against the Oilers. Leading point scorers for both teams in Watch with Nordic streams all time. Matt Boldy leads Minnesota 7 goals, 4 assists for 11 points. He is in that top 15 range all time. And then for New Jersey, it is Jesper Bratt, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points in Devils games. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are new here and you like the commentary, I would love if you would subscribe down below. We do these commentary streams every single week. I wish I could do some more Devils ones. I haven't done that many. Does Meyer have a shot on goal yet? Good question. See you, Dave. That is a good question. Let me look at the stats here real quick. Oh, that sucks. That is unfortunate, Dave. Sorry to hear that. So Meyer does, He does not just yet. He does not have a shot yet, but it's early. It is early. 8:56 left to go here in the second. Or the first, not the second. Need him to get 4. Ooh, good luck with that. He does not have one yet, but he can get 4. There's still plenty of time. Face-off coming up here now inside of the Minnesota zone. It's Jack Hughes. 6 goals on the year, 3 of them coming last night. Face-off is won by Minnesota. Brodin tries dropping it back in the corner. Attempts to feed it up to the point. Kept in, though, by New Jersey. Hamilton to the right side. A shot saved by Gustin. The rebound's in front. It's kicked away. Minnesota tries to pick it up. Johansson now battling with Palat on the right side. Andre Palat kept in by Minnesota. Brodin to Tarasenko. As they rush the other way, it's kicked away by New Jersey. Bratt will get it back, battling now on the right side. Sent a pass up to Hughes. Intercepted. And that one's offsides against New Jersey. But they get it back. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do my best. We do what we can. Shots are 8-3 in favor of the Devils here. They amped up their shot total pretty quickly, and we get an icing against Minnesota. So 8:15 left to go here in the opening period. Devils have controlled play so far. There is a power play in there. Face-off now outside of the New Jersey zone. It's won back by Minnesota. Middleton on the right side tried playing that puck around. Racing for it here now is Simone Nemec. Played back down low. Minnesota tried getting a puck in front. And Devils get it right back. Dillon to Nemec. Back to Dillon. Pass in front then for Brown to Mercer. Mercer moves it in. Can't control the puck fully. We get an offsides call anyway against the Devils. Corey Schneider has the second most shutouts in Devils history behind Martin Brodeur. Who are the 2 goalies tied for third? Ooh, I don't know. Face off here now outside of the Minnesota zone. It's won back then by the Wild. Middleton on the right side banks it off the boards. It'll go all the way back into the Devils' end. That'll be an icing against the Wild. With 7:47 left to go. Nico Dawes has been with the Devils system for a while here. Played a couple of games here and there. Still, I would say profiled as one of the Devils' highly touted goaltending prospects. Maybe not even a prospect at this point. He's played a decent amount of games. Mercer versus Hartman. Face-off won by New Jersey. Played back up to the point. Bratt to Nemec. Shoots it up in the air and goes back into the corner. Mercer now on the right side. Can't keep it in. Now the other way rushing it is Minnesota. Trennan brings it into the zone. We got a whistle here for, I think, an offsides call as well, once again. You think he can get to over 20 saved goals? Who? Dawes? Probably. Or Gustafsson. Gustafsson's already almost halfway there. But Dawes, probably. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't realize it wasn't charging. Face-off now won by Minnesota. Boyum moves it into the zone. We'll dump that one down low. Trying to pick that one up there is Cotter on the right side. Hartman feeds that one around to the point. Boyum looking for options. Tries banking that one down low. Stolen back in by the Devils. Here they come. 3-on-1. Mercer into the zone. Pass over in front. Palat can't get a shot off. Oh, my goodness. Brown behind the net. Tries feeding that one in front. It gets up to the point. Nemec down low. Cotter tries bringing it to the front. Skates that one back around. Looking for options. Cotter to the point. On the right side. Nemec a shot. Saved by Gustin. The rebound is kicked away. Picked up again then by New Jersey. At the point, Dillon feeds that one around behind the net. Now battling for it alongside Nemec is Foligno, 2 number 17s. Going at it there. Minnesota gets control back, and they will bring it down the other way. Boyum tries getting that one to center ice. On the right side now, Rossi. Down low for Minnesota. Pass in front, banked off the boards. Now it goes all the way into the Devils' zone, and that will be a icing against the Wild once again. Need Dawes over 19.5. Luke Hughes, 2 shots on goal. Okay. I think Hughes already has a shot on goal. Yes, Luke Hughes already has a shot on goal, so you're already almost halfway there. Shots are 9-3 in favor of the New Jersey Devils. They have pressured here heavily. Face-off won by New Jersey. Hughes down low. Brad a shot. Saved by Gus, and the rebound is kicked away. Shot in front there by Hughes, and he fans on that one. Jack Hughes throws it down low. Pesce waits, moves to the front. Shot saved by Gus, and the rebound is kicked away. It's kept in, though. Jack Hughes at the point gives it to his brother. Luke behind the net, drops it back. Battling for it now, Pesce. Taken back by Meyer to the point. Kick to the right side, coming in. A shot saved by Gustafsson again. 11-3, 5:52 left to go. It's 0-0. Meyer does not have a Meyer does have a shot. Meyer has 1 shot. So you're getting there. You guys are getting there. I'll help you guys get your parlays. Don't worry. With my voodoo magic. What's up, JJ? How you doing? Yeah, you're a fourth of the way there. All right, a commercial break here. I got my jug. Had my mother bring it to me downstairs. God bless, Mom. Projected Meyer to get 2 shots on goal, one period. He needs 1 more. Yeah, let's hope we all hit tonight. All right, back here from commercial break. Showing off Dawson Mercer, 5 points so far this year, 8 blocks, 2 drawn penalties. You need a good season here from Dawson Mercer, who has been struggling to get back to that 2022-23 season that he had. Definitely need him to maybe not bounce back, but pan out here. Face-off coming here now inside of the Wild zone. The Devils have pressured the Wild tremendously. Face-off is won by the Wild. Kick back down behind the net. Faber picks it up for Minnesota. Faber down the right side. Tries feeding that one in front. Now Eriksson Ek dumps that one into the zone. Dawes on the right side to Hamilton. Hamilton waits. Feeds a pass all the way up to the neutral zone. Goes back down into the Wild end. No icing. Kick back around behind the net then by Hischier. Hischier shoots it. It's blocked as it goes all the way down the other way. Nico Dawes picks it up for New Jersey. We'll send that one to Hischier now, who will dump it back into the Minnesota zone. Middleton behind the net. Picked up by Palat. Griciuk down low. Meyer in front to Bratt. And they can't get shots off. Griciuk to the point. A shot there by Siegenthaler is blocked. Hamilton now down low. Griciuk moves the puck. Fires it. That one goes wide of the net. Picked up now by Hamilton, who will dump that one down low into the zone. Hischier now on the right side. Back for Meyer. Timo Meier battling alongside Middleton. Cleared off the boards. Mercer trying to keep that one in. Picked up then by New Jersey. Hamilton on the right side. Banks it back down low. Battling for now Eriksson Ek to Kaprizov. Wild get control right back. Here they come the other way. It's intercepted there by New Jersey, and they will regroup now in their own zone. 4:30 left to go in the first period. Here's Bratt into the zone. Comes in. Dekes around now behind the net. Throws it in front. And the Wild kick that one away quickly. Now Jack Hughes. Wait, keeps that one in the zone. Pass to Bratt. Moves in. Fires it. Saved by Gustafsson again. Wild will get that one out of the zone. The quick movement there by New Jersey is just unmatched. Wild with a chance now in front. Stolen back then by the Devils. Here's Hughes. He's got plenty of speed. Moving it down the other way. Dumped into the zone by Palat. Around now down low. Palat banks it off the boards. Kept in by Luke Hughes. And that one is cleared out of play with less than 4 minutes to go. Shots are 13-3. This has been a pretty lopsided matchup here so far. Whew. What's crazy is that Jack Hughes doesn't even have a Watch with Nordic point in the history of these streams. That's crazy. Face-off here now in the Wild zone. Once again, won back by the Devils. Mercer plays it around then behind the net. Taken back in front. Brown, a shot. They score! It's Paul Cotter. Tucks in the rebound through Gustafsson's 5-hole. And the Devils, who have been pressuring the hell out of Minnesota, they were bound to get one at some point. It's 1-0. So that kind of that happened quickly. That kind of happened there pretty quickly. Puck out in front. Mercer behind the net tries throwing it down low to Brown. He kicks that one in front to Cotter. He shoots that one just through the 5-hole of Philip Gustafsson right off the faceoff. Good movement there. Good reading the zone by Cotter. And he shoots that one through the pads of Gustafsson. It's 1-0 New Jersey. Hughes already has 2 shots on goal according to NHL.com. So Paul Cotter with the goal. The assist on that were from Connor Brown and Dawson Mercer. As the Devils get on the board, it's 1-0. Banked around now behind the net. Boyan battling for it. Cleared around then for Foligno. Marcus Foligno sends a pass up. 3-on-1 for Minnesota. Spurgeon to Hartman, a shot. It's blocked. Oh my God, no way they messed that up. Hinostroza throws it in front. There's nobody there. Foligno now gets back. Hartman, a shot saved by Dawes. And that's just his fourth shot he's faced the whole game. You need 16 more saves from Dawes. Three minutes to go here in the first period. Shots are 14-4. The Devils have a 3-0 record when scoring the first goal of the game. Face-off coming here in the Devils zone. Meier versus Eriksson Ek. It's won back by the Wild. Boldy in the corner. Tries throwing it in front. Stolen back then quickly by New Jersey. Trying to bank that one off the boards. Again, assist on that goal from Cotter. That's his first goal of the year. Boldy down low now for Hischier on the right side. New Jersey trying to play that puck down low. Battling in the corner. Eriksson Ek is as well. Boldy fighting with Hischier. It's still in the corner. Can't get that puck free. Finally, it does come loose now. Meier trying to play it the other way. It's banked off of a Minnesota stick and cleared out to the neutral zone. On the right side now, Griciak drops it back then. Devils will get control. Here they come into the zone. Hamilton waits. Can't get a shot off. It's intercepted. He waited too long. Here's Boldy now. One-on-one. Moves it into the zone. Drops it back. Kaprizov in front. Faber shoots it wide and up and out of play. Brock Faber, I think, still looking for his first point of the season. I don't think he's had a point so far this year. Minnesota on the power play. Showing off the keys to the game. They have 10 power play goals. A 52.6% of their total goals have been scored on the power play. That's kind of wild. Face-off now in the Devils zone. Won by Minnesota. They clear it back down low into the corner. Fighting for that puck now is Glendening. Back for Trennan behind the net. Glendening to Pesce. At the point then, Middleton clear down low. Save by Dawes on Urov. Battling forward here in the corner. It comes out of the zone. Trying to get it is Glendening. Battling with Urov. Banked it into the zone by New Jersey. Juracek sends a pass to Trennan. Trennan moves it through the zone. Fires it. Saved there by Dawes once again. As he's looking to improve his save percentage there. That's the 6th shot on goal for Minnesota. A minute 30, 90 seconds to go here in the opening period. It's 1-0 New Jersey off of a Paul Cotter goal. Hughes versus Rossi. Face-off is won by the Wild. They blow it dead. Off of, I think, a violation or something like that. So we'll go back again for another draw. Face-off. Won by the Wild. Boyum now moves it around. He's got the puck at the point. Brings it back now. Down low. Fires it on net. Saved there again by Dawes, if that even got on. Rossi now on the right side. A minute 19 to go. Spurgeon a shot. That one's blocked. Rebound in front there is played away and cleared out to the neutral zone. Heading into the last minute of play in the first period. Spurgeon with the puck. Gives it back for Boyum on the right side. Trying to bank that one down low into the New Jersey zone. Now Dillon battling for it. Brendan Dillon played back then quickly by Bratt. Over for Jack Hughes. Hughes moves it through the zone down to the right side. Cleared behind the net now, Tarasenko. Over for Boyum in the corner. Banked off the boards. Trying to keep that one in there is Nemec, and he can't do so. 35 seconds to go now. Cotter dumps that one down low. Fighting forward here in the corner alongside Brodin. Brown banked around back behind the net. Cotter gets it back to Mercer. Back now with the puck. Brown drops it down low. 20 seconds to go. Devils being held out to the outside. Minnesota gets the puck back. Here they come the other way. A last chance rush. Hartman through the zone. 10 seconds left. He'll dump it in. Now Pesce down low in the corner. Banks it back for Hughes. 5 seconds left. Hartman to the point. Faber shoots it. And that one goes wide. 2 seconds and 1. And that will do it for the first period. Paul Cotter with the opening goal here in this one tonight is the only goal so far through the first period. It's 1-0 Devils here after 20 minutes of play. That being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you gotta do. We'll be back for the start of the second period here momentarily. All right. So let me add the Paul Cotter goal to the Watch with Nordic History. So Cotter with only the 3rd goal scored in Watch with Nordic History for the Devils. That's kind of crazy to think. Again, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. It is really appreciated. If you have any hockey questions or anything like that, doesn't have to be hockey. Blue Jays and Dodgers World Series. We're doing the preview on the Nordcast tonight. So that's fun. Let's go, Minnesota. We'll see if they can come back here and get the win tonight. Never know. So, only goal tonight, Paul Cotter. Assisted by Brown and Mercer. Mercer, 6 points so far this season already. I think I predicted Minnesota, and I only predicted Minnesota because of the fact that the Devils were on a back-to-back. I am concerned, though, about Minnesota's 5v5, and it's already showing here so far through this first period. They haven't been able to really get that many chances. But there's still 2 periods left to play, so I'm optimistic.
Thanks so much for your time, Paul. Good luck the rest of the way. Paul Cotter scores his first goal of the regular season right up front in the crease to give the Devils the 1-0 lead heading into the second. And when we come back, Corey Schneider and Bryce Salvador and myself will be up at the desk to take a look at some of the high points from this opening period.
Red Wings and Sabres is underway. 12:20 left to go. Shots are 7-0 in favor of Buffalo. It's 0-0. Dylan Larkin on a 6-game point streak. 5 goals, 6 assists. He's been cooking for Detroit. That's a definite. So, again, we'll be live on Saturday for a 10 p.m. matchup between the Oilers and the Kraken. So, be sure to stay tuned for that. That should be a fun game. Colton Ellis making his debut tonight. Aiden Hill is week to week. Ooh, that's not good. Colton Ellis, Sabres goalie, rookie lap. Huh. Avalanche play the Devils on the 26th? Huh. Cool. Why am I not doing the Red Wings? Because I've already done the Red Wings this year already. I wanted to do a team that I haven't done yet. Yeah, I wanted to do I'm trying to do all 32 this year. We're getting there. What's up, Jason? How we doing? What you mean so? So I'm not doing the Red Wings. I'm doing the Devils. What's the play? It's 1-0 Devils after 20 minutes. Just waiting here in intermission. Devils look good so far. Yeah, definitely. The Devils have been, they have been the best team in the period so far, and it's kind of. I thought maybe off of a back-to-back they look a little bit tired, but they look like themselves here, which is good to see. Which is very good to see, I must say. Leafs still make the playoffs this year? You think so? It's too early to determine that, but we'll see. No way. All right, still in intermission here, guys. Just watching the report here, watching these guys talk about it. Corey Schneider on the one of my favorite goalies of all time. Fun fact: I have a Corey Schneider jersey. It's not out right now, but I do have a Schneider jersey. Thought that was funny. I thought that was cool. Got about 8 minutes until the start of the second period. I can see the clock in the background. That's the good part about the Devils.
Listen, this is big for your car.
As long as it's a 2001 or newer, we're good to go. Speaking of good, it's made with corn, which is good for local farmers.
I mean,
Farmers, Jim,
can
somebody hand me that socket.
Wait. Does anyone have a reason not to choose unleaded 88? Thank you.
Whatever your reason, choose unleaded 88. Engine smart, earth kind.
Welcome to Harrah's Philadelphia, where the excitement never stops. With over 1,500 slot machines, thrilling table games, and mouth-watering dining options like Philly Tap and Tavern, Mia Noodle, and Market Express, there's something for everyone at Harrah's Philadelphia. Come experience the thrill of Harrah's Philadelphia today.
Montreal and Calgary will get started here in about a half hour as well. That's the one of the other 3 games tonight.
Let's bring that energy into the stadium.
You have the tickets, right?
Sure do.
Extreme Green from the PA Lottery.
With top prizes of 500 grand.
Now that's a real game changer.
Win or lose, it's all for the love of the game.
Burgers up.
Keep on scratching.
Power you can keep. Comfort too to you. And control you can count on. Welcome to the Genesis G7. Select owners can lease the 2026 G7 for $329 per month. Exclusively at your Philadelphia.
What's up, Dustin? How we doing? Welcome to the stream, bro.
Make your dog a quattro.
Returning streamer.
Credelio Quattro offers the broadest parasite protection of its kind, protecting against ticks, fleas, heartworm disease, and 3 intestinal worms, including tapeworms. And the Wild to kick off this 3-game homestand Friday. Devils have San Jose and the Colorado Avalanche to round out this homestand on Sunday before heading out west for the longest road trip of the year. We got the Avs back-to-back, San Jose once again, and then the second back-to-back of the season between the Los Angeles Kings, and then we'll have Anaheim on November 2nd. So New Jersey's been 2-0 at home so far this season. They're off to a good start against Minnesota already.
Was really looking for you last night with the Blues Kings. Oh, I would have loved to do that, but unfortunately, I had work. I have, believe it or not, I don't make my job. I don't make money off of streams. Well, I do, but not that much money. What did I wager on? I don't bet. I can't legally bet. I did predict Minnesota to win tonight, though. I did predict Minnesota to win, just because the Devils were on a back-to-back, but I don't really have a dog fight in this one, to be honest with you. So, you know. Probably got about like 5 minutes till the start of the second. Almost ready to go here. Oh, great. Get that crap on.
Devils with a 1-0 lead on the Minnesota Wild. Devils off to a terrific start, winning 5 of their first 6. Only the 6th time in franchise history, guys, the Devils have been able to do that. And again, look at the special teams. They were the best
Guess I need more coffee thought in me. I thought the shots on goal was the score. Oh, yeah, you do. It does say shots right up here. It's kind of wild. The Devils have only had their last 5-game winning streak was in 2023. It's kind of wild. It's almost 2 years. Or it's been almost 3 years. All right, let's get ready here for the start of the second period between the New Jersey Devils and the Minnesota Wild. First period recap for you guys. The goals came from just Paul Cotter, assisted by Connor Brown, and Dawson Mercer makes it a 1-0 lead for New Jersey. The Devils are tied for the longest active winning streak currently in the NHL right now, with 5, tied with the Winnipeg Jets and the Detroit Red Wings. All right, 1-0 New Jersey here. Let's get ready for the start of the second period. It's Eriksson versus Hischier. The faceoff is underway. And we are 1 back then, tied up at center ice. It's kicked back to the bench area and 1 back into the Minnesota zone. Faber on the right side trying to battle for that puck. Puck in front. And the Devils nearly got a chance on that one. Puck is cleared back out to center ice. Trying to get it down the other way is Siegenthaler. Bank back into the zone now. Boldy races for it for Minnesota. Shoots it there. That one goes up and wide. Now back into the corner. Boldy trying to race for that puck. Battling there with the Devils now. He's got some room into the corner. Kaprizov fighting for that puck. Kirill Kaprizov looking for options. Boldy banks that one around then behind the net. It goes up and out of play. And we'll get a face-off here once again. Let's go Devils. Like to hear that. Dougie Hamilton last night at Toronto. 6 shots on goal. Wow. So 1-0 New Jersey here off of that Paul Cotter goal. Shots are 14-8. Hughes versus Rossi. Face-off won by the Devils. Bratt now in their own zone. Trying to get it out. Kept in though by the Wild. Puck in front. And that one is shot wide there by Johansson. Behind the net. Banked off the boards. Tarasenko feeds that one to the point. Trying to move that one in there is Spurgeon. And the Devils will respond by clearing it down the other way. It will be an icing against New Jersey. There's Zeev Boyum, 19 years old, has 1 goal and 4 assists this season in 7 games played with Minnesota, averaging 20 minutes of ice time per game. He's already logged up a good amount of minutes there for Minnesota on the back end. Boyum deflected as that one goes in on Dawes. He'll make the save. Puck slides in on front, saved by Rossi there. Tarasenko feeds that one to the point. Boyum moves in. Packs up to the point. Intercepted. Here's Hughes. 1-0 on Gustafsson. He's in. Saved by Gustafsson with the pad. What a stop. Now Bratt with the puck in the corner. Feeds it back to Hughes. A shot. And that one's blocked and goes up in the air now to the right side. Racing for it now is Tarasenko. Battling with Luke Hughes. Hughes will win the battle, though, and get that puck back and regroup. Palat tries banking that off the boards. Hughes keeps it in. Jack Hughes moves in. And that one's intercepted there. And Middleton gets it back for Juracek. Hinostroza down the right side. Trying to get that one down low. Nemec battling for it in the corner. Brown in there as well. Nemec trying to get it back. Cleared up to the point then by Middleton. Wild cannot keep that one in the New Jersey zone. It'll go all the way back down to the Minnesota end. Now Cotter, big hit there on Juracek. Devils get it back. Mercer slides it around behind the net to Dillon at the point. Brendan Dillon looks for options. Feeds it down low. Brown to the point, a shot. That one deflects just wide. Cleared off the boards there by Minnesota. Hinostroza moves it in, shoots it, and that one goes wide. Picked up there by New Jersey on the right side, trying to bank that one back down low. Ryan Hartman with the puck. Slides it around then up to the point. Brodin to Hinostroza, shot. That one deflects wide back behind the net. Now Hartman gets it back for Minnesota. Over then on the boards for Glendening, cleared down the other way. Down low in the corner. Urov trying to battle with that one down low. Now Hischier clears that one out of the zone. Minnesota gets it back. Faber will dump that one down low. Minnesota already leads in shots so far here through this period. They have started to answer back. Nemec clears that one around behind the net. It goes all the way back down the other way. I'm watching it on the Devils Network. And we get an icing here against Minnesota. Or New Jersey, sorry. So good hustle there by Jack Hughes on that play. He reads the zone, starts skating up, and gets that one on a poke check there. And comes in, tries shooting it low on Gustafsson, but he makes the pad save. If Hughes would have scored that, that would have been his 4th goal in the last 2 games. Nemec now in the corner, up the face-off, one in the Devils zone. Clears the puck all the way up in the air. Goes in on Gustafsson. Now Faber on the right side with that puck. Clears it up into the zone. Now Boldy in front for Kaprizov. It's blocked there. What a block by Siegenthaler. Stolen back then by Hallinan, who will clear it down the other way. Gustafsson down low in the corner. Now Urov picks it up for the Wild. On the right side, Faber clears it off the boards. Kaprizov battling for now. Eriksson Ek sends it in front. Brodin to the right side. Boldy comes in, shoots it. Blocked. Rebound trying to clear it down on the right side. Brodin intercepted. It's a 3-on-2. Griciuk over to Meyer. Meyer to Griciuk. He's in front. Nobody's there. Meyer, a shot save by Gustafsson there on that opportunity. So whoever needed a Meyer shot, there you go. You got another one. Griciuk clears it down low now. Meyer looks for options. Banks that one off the boards to the right side. Luke Hughes at the point. Moves to the center. Waits for Bratt. Bratt down low. Hughes tries moving it in front. Saved by Gustafsson. The rebound is kicked away there. It's loose. He gets the cover. That puck slid just wide. He does get the cover there. Nico Hischier down on the ground. He appears to be okay after that net battle. And some good opportunities there for New Jersey to try and jab that puck through Gustafsson, try and take a 2-0 lead here. But they can't seem to get much of anything going there. So Luke Hughes, a little frustrated there, as you can tell. Shots are 17-10 in favor of New Jersey. Whoever took Gustafsson for 20 saves is looking pretty good. 3-on-3 now. Jack Hughes moves it into the zone. Bratt now on the right side. Banks it back behind the net. Palat battling forward here now. Picked up quickly by Johansson. Drop back then for Boyum. Through the zone. Kept in by Pesce. And it actually does come out of the zone, so it'll be an offsides against New Jersey. So, actually, fun fact here. Hughes has 2 goals on Saturday against the Oilers and then a hat-trick against Toronto. So he has 5 goals in his last 2 games. And he has 2 shots here already tonight. He has a hot hand here, scoring a lot of goals. Hughes now on the right side, clears that one down low. Palat racing forward here now behind the net. Palat battling with Spurgeon. Spurgeon to Johansson. Intercepted there by Minnesota. Tarasenko stolen back then by New Jersey's defense. Now Bratt moves it into the zone. He's got some speed. Drops it back. Hughes to the point. It goes off of Tarasenko. And they can't get a shot off. Puck slides back. Hughes through the neutral zone. Luke Hughes, that is. Moves it in. Shoots it. It goes up in the air and out of play. That's the second time he's done that tonight. 14-12 left to go here in the middle period. It's still 1-0 New Jersey. They have applied most of the shots tonight. They have done a good job of getting the puck on Gustafsson here a pretty fair amount. Face off now in the Minnesota zone. It's Mercer against Hartman. And the draw is won back by the Devils. To the point, Dillon waits to the right side now. Dumped back down low by Cotter. In the corner, Mercer battling with Middleton. Behind the net, Cotter. Back behind the net now, Mercer with the puck in the corner. Up to the point, Dillon a shot. They score! Brendan Dillon a shot from the point. It's 2-0 New Jersey. And that's good movement there by the Devils in the Minnesota zone to move that puck around and obviously get that one up there to Dillon at the point. It starts off with Mercer down low in the corner. Dillon takes that shot. It's barred down on Philip Gustafsson. Wow. And Brendan Dillon with his, I think that's his first goal of the year, right? His second goal of the year, assisted by Mercer. And Nemec makes it a 2-0 lead for New Jersey here in the second period. Shots are 19-24. That is Mercer's second point of the night. He has been awesome here for New Jersey. And the Devils have a 2-0 lead. Now Mercer with the puck now moves it back. Here's Brown trying to deke that one in there on Gustafsson. He cannot get a shot on. Dillon to the right side. With that puck, Nemec now. Looks. Dillon now at the point. Shoots it on net. Save. Rebound in front is kicked away and cleared all the way down by Minnesota. That will be an icing. The Devils continue their heavy pressure here on Philip Gustafsson. They now have 2 goals on 20 shots. And Simone Nemec, 4 assists on the year already. That's promising. Nice little bar down goal there by him. Hartman versus Heischer. Face off. One back then by Minnesota. Played around on the right side. Trying to clear that one up. Is kept in though by New Jersey. Heischer waits to Hamilton. Down low. Hughes comes in. Shoots it. Save. Again by Gustafsson. If there's any reason why Minnesota's in this game, it's because of Gustafsson. Juracek clears that one out to center ice. Devils get it back. Hughes into the zone. Drops it back then for Heischer. Heischer waits. Down low, Hamilton shoots it. That one goes wide of Hughes there as well. Jack Hughes clears that one up to the point. Hamilton a shot. It's wide. And out of play. Looked like that might have been in there for a moment. 12:42 left to go here in the second period. It is 2-0 New Jersey. Brendan Dillon, his first goal in a watch of Nordic Stream. Dawson Mercer, 2 assists tonight. Devils are cooking her up here. They're doing a good job.
Respiratory won't replace a rescue inhaler for some breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Respiratory more than prescribed. Respiratory may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if voice and breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
All right. End of the first period in Sabres and Red Wings. It is 0-0 after 20 minutes of play in that one. Shots on goal were 12-5 in favor of Buffalo. All right.
third. Corey, you want to take a shot?
Well, I had two guesses in our pre-production meeting. They're both wrong, so I know the answer now, which I should have known. But honestly, a lot of guys that I told the answers because I was way off. I don't want to take credit for something. There they are, Mackenzie Blackwood and Johan Hedberg with 8 each.
Face-off coming here now inside of the Minnesota zone as we're back from commercial break. Shots are a commanding 23-10 in favor of the Devils. Face-off now down low is one back then by the Wild on the right side. It's cleared out there by Pitlick. Racing for it now is Urhoff on the right side. He'll keep it in there for Minnesota. Drops it back up in front. Pitlick can't get a shot on. Now Holland will take it to the way for New Jersey. Here he comes into the zone. Shoots it. Saved by Philip Gustafsson there with that puck. He will cover up. Brian Hallinan, who was filling in for the lineup tonight. Cody Glass is injured. Yeah, 5-game winning streak for the Red Wings. Hallinan, career numbers in the NHL, has played 8 NHL games. This is his 9th. Last night in Toronto, had to answer the bell against Simone Benoit. Did a pretty good job. Took him down. He's known for his fighting. Did play some ECHL. Was with Utica last year. Put up 40 points in 62 games played. Still looking for his first NHL goal. Tarasenko. Banked off the boards then down low. Keeping that one in there is Meyer, and he couldn't keep it in a time. It's an offsides. Also looking for his first NHL goal, Arseny Gritsyuk has 4 assists through his first couple of games as a New Jersey Devil. Was obviously in the KHL last season. Was finally signed to an ELC by by New Jersey. He was drafted in 2019. Puck is cleared down low into the New Jersey end. Behind the net, Hamilton trying to pick it up. Down low in the corner. Dougie Hamilton gets it back for New Jersey, battling there with Eriksson Ek. Now Kaprizov banks it off the boards. Joel Eriksson Ek tries throwing a pass in front. It's intercepted. It goes up and out of the zone. Now Faber regroups with it. He'll bank it off the boards. Tarasenko goes off a skate and back down low into the New Jersey end. Kaprizov tries moving it in front, battling here now with Hamilton. Behind the net, Dougie Hamilton with the puck. Shots are 23-10 in favor of New Jersey. Cleared all the way back down into the Minnesota zone. Spurgeon on the right side gets it up and out at center ice. Rossi, bank pass over then into the zone. Over for Boldy, who will attempt to hold the puck. Kept in then. Booyah, a shot, and that one goes wide. Spurgeon to Rossi, to Spurgeon, to Boyum. Shoots it, and a save there by Dawes. Shots are 23-11 here. Devils are up 2-0. We'll see if they can get one here. One and only. Still plenty of time, though. We're only halfway through the second period, so there's still time. Face off now in the Devils zone. It's Hughes versus Rossi. Puck is won then by the Wild. Play back around the right side now. Spurgeon looks for options. Drop back then. Behind the net. Down low. Boldy in front. Saved by Dawes. He has his pad there. Easy. He will cover that one up as these guys battle for that puck. But it's not good enough. Minnesota now starting to get some shots on goal. Shots are 23-12. Face off, won by the Wild. Spurgeon shoots it. It banks off of his skate, and the Devils will get it back. Oh, it's kept in though by the Wild. What a keep in. What a play. I thought they got that out. Johansson now down low for Rossi. Marco Rossi battling forward in the corner with Luke Hughes. Puck is under Luke as he falls to the ground. Devils try and clear. It's kept in. Boldy at the point, drops it back. Johansson moves in, skates it back around. Will throw it behind the net now and picked up by Rossi. Can't get it deeper now. It's intercepted by the Devils. On the right side, Palat will bank that one up. It's kept in. What are you doing? Stop throwing it to where they are. Johansson now battling with Pesci. Rossi to the point, Boldy. Boldy shoots it. Save. Rebound is kicked away there by Dostal. Johansson a shot. And that one goes back then behind the net there as well. Backhand is cleared out of the zone successfully, but Minnesota keeps on the pressure. Hughes with the puck now for New Jersey. Banks it off the boards then for Palat. Goes back into the Minnesota end. Gustafsson now on the right side. Plays that one through center ice. Trying to clear that one down low. Hartman battling for it there as well. Ryan Hartman dekes into the zone. Banks that one off the boards. Now down low here for New Jersey. Stolen back quickly. Middleton. On the right side, Faber. Up then for Hinostroza. Now down low behind the net. Feeds it in front then for Hartman. He can't get a shot on. At the point again, Faber fires it. And that one goes back around behind the net. So the Wild are getting opportunities, but the Devils are mostly keeping them to the outside. Delayed penalty here for New Jersey. They will touch that puck. And Minnesota with their red-hot power play. Brendan Dillon does not like that call. 52% of Minnesota goals have been scored on the power play, and they will get a chance to get one here on the power play after this commercial break. That's on Brendan Dillon, 2 minutes for interference. And the Wild have been kind of hemming the Devils in their zone the last 5 minutes or so. And as a result, they are rewarded with a power play with that. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is much appreciated as we are continuing on with these commentary streams. We got another one on Saturday between the Edmonton Oilers and the Seattle Kraken.
Welcome to Harris, Philadelphia, where the excitement never stops. With over 1,500 slot machines, thrilling table games, and mouth-watering dining options like Philly Tap and Tavern, Mia Noodle, and Market Express, there's something for everyone at Harris, Philadelphia. Come experience the thrill of Harris, Philadelphia today. Your next big win is Harris, Philadelphia, where Philly comes out to play. Well, first off, we see Brendan Dillon take a penalty, but clapping and standing for the
All right.
among us.
Delayed penalty here for New Jersey. The Wild will head to the power play off of an interference call from Dillon on Hinostroza. Knocks him down to the ground. The officials did not like that. It happened right in front of the referee. It just seems like a harmless battle in front. But regardless, Dillon to the box. He has a penalty now and a goal. And Minnesota will head to the power play. Face-off coming here now in the Devils zone. 34% is the Minnesota Wild's power play this season. Face-off won by New Jersey. They will clear it all the way down the other way. Devils PK, though, is third, 95%. They have killed 18 straight penalties. One of those things is going to be broken tonight. Cleared back down low. Brown banked off the boards. Now Siegenthaler attempts to clear. Kept in there by the Wild. Eric's neck battling for that puck. Down low now Siegenthaler. Tries clearing. It's kept in, though, by Boldy. Throws it around to the right side. Tarasenko. Banked up to the point. Buyam. Looks. Shoots it. And blocked in front there as it's banked off the boards. Kept in, though, by the Wild. Tarasenko to Buyam down low. Intercepted. It's cleared down the other way by the Devils. Good opportunity there to get a clear. Shots are 23-15. Boyum drops it back. Kaprizov through center ice. Intercepted there by New Jersey. Here's Mercer. Shorthanded. He's got some room. Skates around Boyum. Backhand pass to Hischier. He can't get that one fully. And the Wild will get it right back. Here they come into the zone with some room. Tarasenko dekes around Pesce. Battling for it now down low. Slides it back to Kaprizov behind the net. Eriksson Ek now battling alongside Cotter. Boyum kept in. Boldy back to Boyum at the point. Zeev Boyum waits. Shoots that one back. It's intercepted there by Mercer. He'll get it back to Hischier with 28 seconds to go. Hughes a shot. And that one goes off of Gustafsson and back into the corner. 20 seconds left on the PK now for New Jersey. Boldy. One last chance for Minnesota. Battling with that puck. Trying to get that one into the zone as Hartman. They get held off there by Hughes. Here they bring it back in. Hartman dekes around in front. He can't fully control the puck. He falls on his feet. And that'll do it for the power play. What a kill by New Jersey. The #1 ranked power play in the league. They kill that one off. Boldy, a shot in front. Save. Rebound is kicked away there. Now Jack Hughes gets it back for New Jersey, trying to clear that one out. He'll end up skating it back and regrouping. Shots are 24-15 here. Battling for it here now down low. And we get a whistle here for a offsides against Minnesota with 5:58 left to go in the middle frame. The Devils have a 2-0 lead. Thank you all for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed already and you like what you see, I would greatly appreciate that. Trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. It'd be awesome if we can do it by the end of the year. We've gained a pretty decent amount of subs here down the stretch, so I really appreciate all the support. It means a lot, truly.
Welcome to Harris, Philadelphia, where the excitement never stops. Thrilling table games and mouth-watering dining options like Philly Tavern, Me and Noodle, and Market Express. There's something for everyone at Harris, Philadelphia. Come experience the thrill of Harris, Philadelphia today. Your next big win is just around the corner, Philly. Harris, Philadelphia, where Philly comes out to play.
All right, back here from commercial break. Showing off the Halloween costumes from the Devils' Halloween party. Huh. Connor Brown's one was the best. Connor Brown's was awesome. That was hilarious. All right, face-off coming here now outside of the Minnesota zone. It's won by the Devils. Dumped in there by Dillon. It'll go around then behind the net. Picked up in front there by the Wild. The Devils almost got a chance there, but not good enough. Nemec will dump that one back into the Minnesota zone. Now Gustafsson behind the net. Plays it around then down low. Trying to keep that one in as the Devils. Battling for it in the corner. In front! And a save there by Gustafsson. On a good chance there by New Jersey. Here's Trennan with some speed. Shoots it. It goes just wide of the net. Now back behind the net. Trying to bank that one off the boards. Battling here in the corner. Puck slides up to the point. Juracek on the right side. Attempting to bank that one down low. Now Hallinan gets it up through center ice to Stefan Nosen there. Can't get a shot on. In the corner now. Gustafsson back then for Juracek. Juracek, poke checked away. It's kept in though by Meyer. Meyer to Gritsyuk at the point. Pass in front. And it goes into Heischer's skates, and he can't get that one in time. Now here come the Wild into the zone. Dumped down low then by Hinostroza. On the right side, Hughes trying to pick that one up. Slides it through the crease. Stolen back then by the Devils. Here's Meyer. Timo Meyer banks that one off the boards into the zone. Back now behind the net. Mercer trying to pick that one up. It's stolen back then quickly by Foligno. At the point, Heischer is shot. And it deflects wide. Now on the right side, another chance there by Pesce is denied by Gustafsson. Shots are 25-15. They have outshot the Wild here in every remark.
Another successful kill, but you got the likes of Boldy and Kaprizov and the youngster Bullion on the back end. They can really do some things. The Devils again stay pretty connected, and we get a good kill. A few saves from the goaltender as well.
Face-off coming here now inside the Minnesota zone. Middleton back around behind the net then by Spurgeon. In the corner, Boldy clears that one all the way down the other way. Picked up by Dawes in his own zone. Now Hughes with it banks it off the boards. Stolen back then by Jack Hughes. And the Wild will come back into their own zone to regroup. Taken back behind the net, Johansson to the right side. Middleton banks it off the boards. Racing for that one now, Spurgeon trying to bank that one off down low. Stolen back then by Boldy. Matt Boldy attempting to deke into the zone. Now Middleton races for it. He'll battle for it now in the corner. And we get a whistle here for a penalty, and it's going to be against the Devils once again. It's Luke Hughes going to the box. And with 3:46 left to go in the second period, Minnesota will head to the power play. 2 minutes for interference. Let's see the call here. Battling alongside Middleton. That's a little. Face-off here now in the New Jersey zone. It's cleared back then by the Devils all the way back into the Wild zone. Again, Minnesota, the number one ranked power play. They were 0 for 1 in their previous one in the period. Had no shots on it. Minnesota moving it through the neutral zone. Bringing it in now on the right side. Boldy drops it back then for Boyum. Zeev Boyum to Boldy. A shot! And that one goes back into the corner. Battling for it down low. Glendening fed up to the point. Boyum waits. Up to the point. Can't really keep that one. Boldy dumps it down low. As Boyum nearly made a costly error there. Pesce clears that one all the way down the other way. Gustafsson gets it back then. Kaprizov breaks it into the zone. Now Boldy moves it in. A backhand. It goes up in the air and back into the corner. Heischer clears that one all the way out of the zone. Now Boyum gets it back for Minnesota. Boldy trying to bank that one off there. It's offsides against the Wild. All right, face-off will come here at center ice. And it's won back then by the Devils. 1 minute to go here on the Minnesota power play. It's dumped all the way back down to the Wild end. Spurgeon picks it up then for Minnesota. Jared Spurgeon drops it back. Hinostroza through the zone. Drop back then for Hartman. Hartman to the point, Spurgeon. On the right side there, Brodin to Spurgeon. To Johansson as the second unit's out there now down low behind the net. Hartman to the right side. To the point, Spurgeon. Waits. To Rossi. 2:10 left to go here. 25 seconds. A shot from the point there goes wide. Rossi. Down low in the corner. Banks that one back up to the point. The Devils are doing a good job keeping them to the outside. Rossi tries moving to the front, passes it down low to Johansson. He misses the pass, keeps the puck though. Back then to Hartman. He moves in, fires it, saved there by Dawes. Rebound in front. Rossi off the post. Rebound is kicked away there as well. He tries sliding it out in front. Dawes can't get that puck. It's back behind the net now. And back there for Mercer. And he will clear it the other way. Another kill by the Devils. A great job there. Johansson drops it back for Faber. Faber trying to deke around there. We're back to even strength. Intercepted. Here comes Mercer now the other way. Will gain the zone and clear that, or try and clear that one in down low. Will hold it in the corner as his team gets a line change. Jack Hughes battling for that puck there as well. Now Brodin with it too. Approaching the final minute of play in the second period. Dillon battling for it now with Urov and taken back then by Hughes. Jack Hughes through center ice. He's got some speed. Takes it into the zone. Looks around there. Intercepted by Brodin. Battling for it now down low. Urov trying to clear that puck out of the zone. Final minute of play here now in the second period. Jack Hughes drops it back. Nemec to Hughes. A shot. That one is blocked there. Cotter a drive. And that one goes wide as well. Meyer behind the net. Waits. He'll drop it back then for Hughes. Jack Hughes at the point. A shot. Save in front there. I think it might have been blocked and cleared down the other way. That will be an icing against the Wild again. With less than 24 seconds left to go. Whew. All right, face-off coming here now inside of the Minnesota zone. Heischer wins the draw. Luke Hughes now on the right side. Sends it up to the point. Bratt dekes into the zone. Moves it behind the net. Looks for options. Up to the point. Pesce to Bratt. To Pesce. You can't keep it in. It'll come out of the zone. 7 seconds left. It'll go back into the New Jersey end. Bratt will handle it. 2 seconds and 1. That will do it. A Brendan Dillon goal in that second period only helps the Devils with their lead here. It is now 2-0 New Jersey. 2 penalty kills. A great period there by New Jersey once again. And we will head to the third period in just a moment. That being said, though, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the third period momentarily. So Brendan Dillon there with his first watch with Nordic point all time. Assist on that Dillon goal were Mercer and Nemec. All right, I need to go use the bathroom as I update this real quick. All right, I will be right back, guys. Thank you. I shall return.
So the Devils doing a great job getting production from the blue line as Dillon, who's standing by with Rachel in a second, scores a big goal. So Devils continue their homestand on Friday against the Sharks, still looking for their first win of the season. And then one of the best teams in the NHL, the Colorado Avalanche, will finish up the homestand before the Devils hit the road for 4 starting in Colorado against the Avalanche. Now let's go back to Rachel with one of the Devil goal scorers.
Hey, thanks a lot, Don. Yeah, standing alongside Brendan Dillon. Now, Brendan, you're heating up personally, this is the third time in your career you've had goals in back-to-back games. Your face said it all when that one went in the back of the net. I just want to walk through it with you because something stood out to me in the first period. You got the puck at the blue line. You were waiting for traffic to get in the net front. Is that what you were seeing in this instance when you saw this one go in?
Yeah, I mean, in the NHL, not too many goals are going in directly from the blue line, so I think we've really had a focus since the beginning of training camp at getting bodies to the net, getting guys there. I think that line specifically tonight has been awesome, going low to high and spreading the zone, and just trying to get it by the blocker.
All right, I have returned, folks. As we're here in the second intermission, Devils with a 2-0 lead. Nico Dawes saved 17 of 17. Gustafsson 23 of 25. Apologies, Dawes has saved 18 of 18. So we'll get ready for the start of the third period here in probably about 15, 20 minutes. Updates here on the other two games. Detroit and Minnesota. Buffalo is in the second period. JT Comfort just opened the scoring in that game. It is 1-0 Detroit. And then Montreal and Calgary is getting ready to get started here in just a couple of minutes. Or I should say it's getting ready to start like any second now. So, there you go. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, follow the Watch with Nordic Instagram at WatchWNordic. You can get commentary, highlights, streaming schedule, and more. Will I be live for every Devils game? No, I do all 32 teams. I'll try and do more Devils games, though. I haven't done a lot, but I won't be live for every single one. I'll try and be live for as many as I can, though. Be live on Saturday. Oilers Kraken 10 p.m. We'll be live on Sunday too. Flames Rangers. We'll be live on that Monday as well. So we got like 3 straight days of streams. Thinking next Thursday will be a doubleheader. Halloween's on a Friday. Cool. At a 4 p.m. game on a Friday? What the hell? Why is it at 4 p.m.? That's 1 o'clock Pacific time. Why is it at 4 p.m.? The hell? That's weird. No problem. I would love to be live for all the games, but unfortunately I don't have 32 of me's. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. Nice little consistent, little chill, laid back live stream here. You love those kinds of streams.
Well, thanks, Don. Corey joining me here. Just what a great second period here from the New Jersey Devils. What did you like from it?
You know what? I think we knew Minnesota was going to be better. They were going to have a push. They were going to get challenged, I'm sure, in the intermission. I thought the Devils, the first
Yeah, that was a great middle period there by New Jersey. Minnesota just really struggling to get things going. That's definitely what I've noticed through this frame. Still time. Still time though for New Jersey to manage this.
Not that every other moment's not important, but that's a huge part of the game. And I think the Devils handled that really well. They killed the penalty on it. Nico Dawes is huge. They had to kill another one. So I think they managed that period very well in terms of the moments that they had to be their best.
Well, yes, and that's been the biggest difference in their game this season is how they're showing that maturity and realizing, hey, when other team has their push, we're going to be able to withstand it and wait for our opportunities. Let's put the puck out and we look at Brendan Dill's goal here. I just think this one had eyes. It was kind of a little bit of a knuckle ball there coming in. Maybe, you know, you were talking maybe, you know, Cotter maybe took away the sight line here. Maybe even got it, maybe went off him. It's hard to really tell. But again, Brendan Dill back-to-back goals here. Something he hasn't done since I think 2003. Someone told me. So I'm just happy to see him contributing offensively. He does so much on the penalty kill. But as we look at the Devils, the puck possession, blow it up high, just get it on net.
I know that line that got the first goal we talked about, cycling below the goal line, creating offense from down there, playing kind of blue-collar hockey. They're not trying to do anything too fancy. They're just working the puck down low, using their size, getting it out again.
Pull up the stream on my phone real quick.
Well, one thing I can say is, like, I never played on the power play, and I don't host. So, Rachel, thank you that you're back because I was terrible. I'm not going to lie. I was a race to Corey.
If you're not
Ah! Sorry. Sorry about that, guys, if you heard that. Yeah, Wild with some good pushback there in that period.
And you're seeing the Devils in front of him. They've been protecting him, right? They've been doing a great job of collapsing to the, you know, to the blue paint, looking for the rebound. But to your point, you're going to have to make a save, and he's done that. And so, again, strong 40 minutes here. The Devils have done an excellent job managing what the game's presenting. So if you have to, the first period, they controlled it, right? They came out. We all thought they might be a little bit flat in the second half, and they're back-to-back.
Thank you all for tuning in. I much appreciated. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. Devils are 20 minutes away here. 8.5 minutes from the start of the third period. Brock Besser active from injury reserve. Bum. Bird is the word. Bird. Bird is the word. Looks like Buffalo tied the game up in Detroit. Sabres, the goal was scored by Jason Zucker, unassisted.
Platinum. There's nothing like having an in with Priority Notify and turning a regular Thursday into the day you tried this, and this. And with up to $400 in Resi credit, there's nothing like having an excuse to do it all over again. Nothing like Platinum Nights and realizing the place lives up to the hype.
All right, Gmail. My girlfriend sent me something. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
Biggest super sales. Get 40% off paints and stains with sale prices starting at $29.39, October 17th to the 27th. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Nope, you're not about to get it. The hour clock's rebuilding now at
Now at its highest point, the local difference. There's no sun inside. This high price is coffee. Coffee brings coffee orders.
Prices are up, but not at Metro. We've lowered prices and you get a 5-year price guarantee. One line of unlimited 5G is now $40, period. And a free Samsung 5G phone. Go online or in-store to learn more, only at Metro. If you walk into a room and can't remember why, it could be nothing or something more. If you confuse a recipe, for the Devils lead the Wild 2-0 after 2 as we take a look at the second period scoring summary, which is brought to you by Hyundai. Now, we saw Paul Coffey's goal in the first period. Lone goal in the second goes to the defenseman Brendan Dillon. Back-to-back goals for number 5. One in Toronto here tonight. The second one here tonight at the Rock. Mercer having an excellent game tonight. A pair of assists for him. And how about the penalty kill? 20 straight special kills for New Jersey. 2 for 2 tonight so far against the top power play in the National Hockey League. So this has been a really exciting game. New Jersey doing a really great job managing that pushback from Minnesota in the second. But they've been in this position. Seems like every single game. They know what to do here in the third. And some of the guys up in the booth, they're going to be back on the call.
All right, getting ready for the start of the third period here in just a moment.
Really, it's just like, what do you feel when you walk down the street?
Oh my gosh. So third period here coming up in just a moment. All right. Talking about Kirill Kaprizov here. All right, start of the third period here now in Prudential Center. Second period recap. The goal was scored by Brendan Dillon as the Devils have a 2-0 lead here heading into the final period. All right, start of the third period here. Let's get it going. So Nico Dawes has saved 18 of 18 shots so far here. Philip Gustafson's been awesome too, despite the fact his team being down 2-0. You can't really blame this on him. He's had a he's played great. All right, puck is dropped. We are underway for the third and final period of tonight's action. Faber banks it off the boards now to center ice. Battling for it now, Heischer. To the right side, cleared off then down low. Hamilton banked into the zone. Now Faber battling for it with Mercer. Brodin on the right side, trying to regroup with that puck. Skates it around, looks for options. Banked off the boards now. Hinostroza racing for it. Shots are 25-18 in favor of New Jersey. Brodin banks it off the boards now. Kaprizov battling for it. Hamilton fighting for it as well. Kaprizov dumps it in down low. Now Boldy with it. In the corner. Palat battling here now with Brodin. Puck in front. Saved by Dawes. The rebound is kicked away. He nearly just allowed one there. That was really close. And it's cleared all the way down the other way then by New Jersey. Zeev Boyum now on the right side. Now Boldy brings it into the zone. Matt Boldy comes in. Tries shooting that puck. And it's denied. Jack Hughes moves it into the zone. Looks for options. Throws it in front. And that one's intercepted there. Kept there by Johansson. Boldy moves the puck into the zone. Boyum banks it down low. Pesci battling for it here now. Jack Hughes with that puck in the corner. Luke Hughes now gets it back. Wild have started to come back here in terms of shots, but nothing crazy. Here's Jack Hughes. Spinorama move. Backhand goes into the glove of Philip Gustafson. What a play there by Jack. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are new here to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. That would be very much so appreciated as we're trying to get this to 4,000 subscribers. Gaining more and more every day, having a good time here on the channel. Face-off one then by the Wild. Juracek will clear that one all the way down the other way. Back to the neutral zone. Mercer battling for that puck. It's stolen back then quickly by the Wild and back down low into the Devils zone. Here's Brown. Through center ice. We'll bank that one in down low. Now Cotter battling with Juracek here in the zone. Brown behind the net. Feeds it in front. Can't get a real shot on. Puck back up to the point then. Nemec down low behind the net. Cotter with the puck. Back down low on the right side. Thrown back up to the point. New Jersey has it. Brown. Thrown around then behind the net. Back then for Nemec. Battling with Trennan. Trennan hits Nemec down low into the boards. Now picked up by Jacob Middleton. Back for Tarasenko. Wild cannot really get it out of their own zone here. They finally do. Now Trennan with the puck on the right side. Drops it back. And over there for Gustafson. Brodin to Faber. Faber into the zone. Clears it back down low. Up to the point. Faber on the right side will clear it back down into the corner. Kaprizov battling forward with Hamilton. Hamilton backhands that one around. Up to the point. A shot. Save. Rebound is kicked away there and cleared down the other way then by New Jersey. And Minnesota regroups there. No icing. It's Brodin in the Minnesota zone. Feeds a pass over then for Kaprizov. Kaprizov now back on the right side. Banked in there for Eriksson Ek, who will run that puck down low. Pesci for Hughes, who will dump that one down into the Minnesota zone. Now Boyan battling for it, picked up then by the Wild. Here they come the other way. It's a 2-on-2. Hinostroza racing for it now, battling alongside Eriksson Ek, now stolen back then by the Devils. 2-on-2 the other way. Mercer drops it back. Meyer waits to Jack. Jack Hughes now being held off to the outside to the point. Nemec shoots it. It goes back down low into the corner. Meyer tries throwing that pass up in front. Stolen back then quickly by Foligno and cleared back out now to center ice. Puck goes up in the air. Eriksson Ek battling for it. Stolen back then by Nemec. Kept in the zone though by the Wild. Palat battling for it now on the right side. Hughes gets that puck, tries banking it out. It's kept in though. Middleton now at the point. Fires that one back behind the net. And back then for Johansson, who will clear that one back down low. Jesper Bratt in the corner. Shots were 26-18. Jack Hughes throws that one all the way up in the air. Now Palat racing for it here, battling on the right side. That'll be a penalty against the Wild. It's Juracek going to the box for knocking down Andre Palat. An interference, maybe tripping call. A tripping call there. And the Devils will get their second power play of the night, their first one since the opening period. Face-off won by the Devils. Gritsuk, he scores! Arseny Gritsuk, his first National Hockey League goal, and the Devils, off the face-off, have a 3-0 lead. Drafted in 2019 from the Continental Hockey League, Arseny Gritsuk, with his first NHL goal right off the face-off, fires that one low pad on Philip Gustafsson. And I would say the young kid, but he's a little bit older now. The Devils have a 3-0 lead, a power play goal, and it's his first in the NHL. What a play. And what a move. That is phenomenal. Arseny Gritsuk, congratulations. His first goal in the National Hockey League. That now becomes the 5th player in Watch with Nordic history to get their first National Hockey League goal on stream. So Arseny Gritsuk joins an exclusive club of players there. Puck is cleared down low to the Minnesota end now on the right side. Kaprizov tries setting that one up. Back now battling for it is Urov over for Johansson, and we get an offsides call here against Minnesota. Congratulations, Arseny Gritsuk. He is very active on Telegram on social media. He now has his first goal in the NHL. Again, this guy was drafted back in 2019. It's kind of unbelievable. Like, he was drafted in 2019 by New Jersey. Spent the last couple of seasons in the KHL. So Gritsuk joins Brett Berard, Gage Gonzalez, Oliver Kapanen, Matvei Greden for their first NHL goals on Watch with Nordic live streams. That's pretty cool. You never see it that often here on these streams, so it's fun when it does happen. Assist on that goal was Timo Meier. Off the draw. Here's Heischer now moving it down the right side. We'll shoot that one just wide of the net. Now Meier in front for Griciuk again. He almost got another goal there, but that one went just wide. Heischer now behind the net battling with it, Brodin. Puck slides in front, kicked back then to the corner. On the right side, Rossi feeds it over then for Faber. Faber will bank it off the boards and try and clear it down the other way. Johansson sends a pass over then. Puck is shot there just wide of the net. Stolen back then by Johansson on the right side. Moves it to the front, a shot. And that one goes just wide of the net. 13:50 left to go in the third period. The Devils lead Minnesota 3-0. Cotter to Mercer. Dawson Mercer skates it around now on the right side. Tries banking it off the boards. And it's cleared out then by the Wild. Jersey gets it right back and dumps it into the zone, responding right back to it. Luke Hughes, a backhand there, goes just wide of the net. Back then behind the net. Hartman with the puck. Through and down now into the Devils' end. It goes up in the air and back down behind the New Jersey net. Pesce now battling with Tarasenko. Still battling for it down low in the corner. Shots are 28-19 in favor of New Jersey. They have controlled play here for the vast majority of this period. Banked off the boards, now trying to get to that puck is Glendening. Sent up then through the zone. Here they come. Glendening with Brown. Will backhand that one behind the net. Boyum battling for it there with Brown. Now down low, behind the net. Tries feeding that one in front. It's intercepted. Minnesota with the puck. It's Boyum. Down the right side now. He'll try and clear that one. It's picked up then by Hallinan. Here's Brian Hallinan through the zone. Tries taking that one around behind the net. Back down low to the corner. Cotter battling for that one in the zone. With Boyum there in the corner. A lot of back and forth action here now. Here's Jack Hughes. Feeds that one up to the point. Nemec tries banking that one off down low. It's intercepted. And Trennan will backhand that one all the way back down and into the New Jersey zone. Nemec to Hughes on the right side. Banks it off the boards then. Bratt races for it. Faber regroups with that puck. Stolen back then by the Wild. They attempt to drop it back. Here they come. Urov with some speed. Fires it. And that one goes wide. Now Hughes. Down the other way then to Bratt. Bratt banks it back down low into the corner. Jack Hughes behind the net, looks for options, skates that one back into the corner, feeds it up to the point. Hamilton tries keeping it into the zone. He does so successfully. On the right side, down low Bratt, back for Siegenthaler. Hamilton a shot, blocked there by Urov, and it's cleared, or almost cleared out the other way. It's kept in though by Palat. Devils continue their heavy pressure. Hamilton down low then for Hughes. Jack Hughes skates it in front of the net, can't get a shot on. Now Meier a drive. And that one's wide there as well. Hamilton to the right side. Hughes moves to the front, shoots it. And that one goes back into the corner there as well. 11 minutes to go in the third. Now Meier battles for it here in the corner. Hughes trying to pick it up there again. Slides it up to the point. Siegenthaler to Hughes a shot. And that one's in the crease. Rebound is kicked away to the right side. And back then for Trennan, who will clear it down the other way. The Devils continue to heavily pressure here. In this opening period, this third period, it's 3-0 New Jersey. They have a goal each period here. And puck goes into the Devils, and it's an icing against Minnesota. So Arseny Griciuk with his first National Hockey League goal becomes the 5th player in Watch with Nordic history to hit that remark. And the Devils lead 3-0 here in the third period. Face off here now inside of the Minnesota zone. Foligno will clear that one out. Now Luke Hughes banks that one in down low. Battling for that puck is Brown in the corner. Cleared off there then by Minnesota. Johansson to Boldy, trying to get that one down the other way. Stolen back then quickly. Spurgeon dumps that one all the way back down behind the net. Now Dawes gets it back for Luke Hughes. As the clock will wind down here. Halfway through the third. New Jersey with a 3-0 lead. Assist on that Griciuk goal was from Timo Meier. Puck is banked off the boards all the way back into the Minnesota zone. Howland in a shot. Saved there by Gustafsson. He nearly had his first NHL goal. Puck is banked back down low. In the neutral zone. Hallinan with it. Will dump it into the zone. Now Boyum takes it around then behind the net. Zeev Boyum moves it through the neutral zone. Back then for Eriksson Ek. Drops it back for Boldy. Matt Boldy into the zone with some room. Shoots it. He scores! Matt Boldy shoots that one up high on Dawes. He breaks the shutout, and the Wild have life. It's 3-1. And finally, Minnesota does answer even strength there. We will not see a Nico Dawes shutout. He nearly got to it, but not enough time. Matt Boldy with the goal. It's 3-1. That is Boldy's 8th goal in a Watch with Nordic live stream, which puts him up there into the top 5 for most. That's Boldy's 5th goal of the year. Face off now again at center ice. The Wild have some life. It's 3-1 with 9:16 left to go here in the third and final period of the game. Here come the Devils the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Meier into the zone. Pass in front there for Siegenthaler is denied. Now Griciuk gets it back behind the net. Arseny Griciuk moves it to the point. Heischer down low. Siegenthaler a shot. Saved it by Gus, and the rebound is kicked away then down low. Griciuk gets it back. Waits. Banks it back down behind the net. That Boldy shot was so fast I could barely tell it went in. Hamilton a drive. And that one goes up in the air back to the point. Siegenthaler keeps it into the zone. Now down low. Mercer to Hamilton. Banks it around back down to the right side. Hinostroza now with it for the Wild. Clears it out down the center ice. It's taken back then by the Devils. Shots are 30-20. Pretty even game there in terms of that overall stat. Gustafsson now banking it down low. Palat intercepts it around back to the right side. That is Boldy's 5th of the year, assisted by Joel Eriksson Ek and Zeev Boyum. But I'm not so sure the Wild are going to be able to come back here. Pesci to the right side, coming in. Hughes a shot. That one banks back down into the corner. 8 minutes to go here in the third. 3-on-2 then for Minnesota. Tarasenko trying to move it into the zone now. Trennan attempts to get it back, and it's not good enough there. It's an offsides. 3-1 in favor of the New Jersey Devils.
AT&T or T-Mobile bill, and they'll give you a better deal. Oh, Verizon's prices. No, better deal, best 5G network. Back to the TV. Does it come higher than 8K? Because I like this one.
Take the TV and go. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today for a better deal.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. If you are new here to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. That would be very much so appreciated here as we keep on grinding. We got another commentary stream on Saturday night. That'll be between the Edmonton Oilers and the Seattle Kraken. Devils are on fire right now. Yes, they are, Pedro. They certainly are. They have been awesome. Really cooking it up here, and that's exactly what you want. All right, looking at Arseny Griciak. Scored his first NHL goal tonight. Has 2 shots, 4 shot attempts. It averages 13 minutes. Just on the like, you're going to bed. All right, well, thank you for stopping in, Bon. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next stream. About 2 seconds into the New Jersey power play. Wow. You love to see that. Looks like the Wild are talking to the linesmen. Something's happening here. Face off outside of the New Jersey zone. It is 3-1 in favor of New Jersey. Keep an eye out, though, for Philip Gustafson. It's still early, 7:45 left to go, but I would imagine they're going to want to give it a shot here to try and maybe come back in this game. Middleton on the right side. Now Juracek shoots it. Saved there by Dawes. Rebound is kicked away there by Mercer. A nice play there. Puck is banked back down low. Trent in the backhand. And that is cleared down the other way. Devils get it back. They'll send it to the neutral zone. Racing for that one. Dumped into the zone by Mercer. Mercer, 2 assists tonight. Now Middleton behind the Minnesota net. Jacob Middleton moves it down the other way. Down low now, Dawes plays that puck around. That could have been bad there. Now Boldy battling for it. Cleared back around then behind the net. 7 minutes to go here in the third. Devils get it back. Here they come the other way. It's Hischier. 2-on-1. Hischier with Meyer. Meyer to Hischier. Puck is tipped away there. Hischier will get it back. Hamilton at the point. Waits. Throws it back down low. Griciak. For Meyer, a shot. Banks off of Hischier's skate and just wide of the net. As Minnesota gets it right back. Boldy up then for Johansson. Matt Boldy with the only goal so far tonight for Minnesota. And a high stick there on Meyer is going to be called. And the Devils will go to the power play. Yeah, you got to call that one. You certainly need to call that one. 6:27 left to go. We'll go to commercial break again. It's 3-1. And yeah, it's a high stick to the face. Can't really justify that. You have to call that one. And as a result, Minnesota will head to the power play. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Assist on that goal with the Boldy play was Joel Eriksson Ek and Vinny Hinestroza, or Zeev Boyum. Sorry, not Vinny Hinestroza. Zeev Boyum, first point as a Minnesota Wild on a Watch with Nordic live stream. He's already had a point in a previous World Junior live stream we did last year. Appreciate everybody tuning in here for tonight's stream. Power play for the Devils. Yes, sir. Marco Rossi going to the box. Wait, they missed that? Wait, what? They missed that? Why did they blow the whistle? Wait, what? Why did they blow the whistle then? What? I thought they called that. Oh my god, that's a bad missed call. Sheldon Keefe don't like that one. I mean, I guess it's okay because they're up by 2 goals, but wow. They high stick Timo Meyer and they didn't call that. That's crazy. Oh my god, I apologize. I thought they were calling a power play there, but they weren't. So, sorry guys, that's my fault. I guess those plays happen, but wow. I was a little shocked to see that. I thought they were calling a power play there. But okay then. Face-off coming here now inside of the New Jersey zone. It'll be Hartman against Heischer. Face-off won by the Wild. Faber moves it down the right side. Takes it around behind the net. Wraparound play there. Saved by Dawes. The rebound is kicked away. It's still in the crease. It's cleared out there by the Devils. Good play. Still in the zone, though. Brodin, a shot. Saved by Dawes. Again, the shot goes wide as well. Wild are buzzing now. They get some opportunities. Brodin. Puck is kicked away then from Boldy's stick. And Meyer will bank that one off the boards. Back down the other way. Racing for it now. It's Gritsuk. Arseny Gritsuk battling for it now in the zone. Here he has control. Pack in front. A backhand there by Hughes is saved by Philip Gustin. Another shot by Meyer goes just wide there as well. Chances now for both sides. 5:40 left here. Hughes to Hamilton, a shot. That one is wide of the net there as well. Now Palat down low in the zone. Back for Hughes. Jack Hughes looks for options. Waits. Feeds up to the point. Hamilton, a shot. Save again. Pesci clears it around then down low. Back for Hamilton. Bratt kicked down then by Hartman. Devils fans aren't happy about that call. Now Hughes in front. Shoots it. It goes just wide of Philip Gustafsson on that play. Banking it back around then down low. Kaprizov with less than 5 minutes to go here now in the third period. Rossi clears that one in just wide of Dawes, and that'll be an icing against Minnesota. Shots are 34-26. They have put the pressure on Philip Gustafsson, and as a result, it's resulted in 3 goals. Faceoff will come to the left of Gustafsson. Minnesota, though, is kept up in shots, but they can't really score. Boyum now down low in the zone. Cotter trying to bank that one up then for Mercer. Puck will slide out to the neutral zone. Pesci sends it through center ice. Now Brown with it to Mercer. A shot. Save again. Now Cotter down low in the corner. Boyum battling for it here as well. 4:30 left to go in the third. Puck will almost slide out of the zone, but it's kept in. Now Brown battling for it here still. Picked up then by Minnesota. 4:15 left in the third. Urov to Hinostroza, trying to bank that one down low. Urov falls on Hughes, and they're calling that? Oh, wow. Luke Hughes, another penalty. He'll go to the box for interference. Minnesota will head to the power play. This is huge. 4:08 left to go in the third. Sheldon Keefe, probably not a fan. He shouldn't be. So apparently the lights in the Saddle Dome went out and they aren't working. Are you serious? Oh my God, they're playing in the dark. Holy crap, are you serious? Thank God I'm not commentating that game. Thank God. I don't know if I could do that in the dark. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know if I could do that in the dark. Oh my God, that's actually insane. Calgary's new arena could not come soon enough. Just got to say that. All right, Wild power play coming up here. They have a chance to make this a one-goal game. Shots are 35-26 in favor of New Jersey. As the Wild will get an opportunity here to put this game within reach. Well, I mean, it kind of already is within reach, but, you know, you get what I mean. Devils with 20 straight penalty kills. Let's see what they can do here tonight. Face-off. Glendening versus Boldy. And the draw is won by New Jersey. Dillon clears it out of the zone or tries to. A shot from Kaprizov, gloved by Dawes. 4:01 left here in the third period. New Jersey with a 2-goal lead. Boldy versus Heischer. In the New Jersey zone, it's won by Minnesota. Puck at the point now. Spurgeon moves in, waits, fires it, saved by Dawes. The rebound is kicked away. Devils get it back. Dillon clears it out of the zone and back down to the Minnesota end. 3:45 left to go in the third. The clock will kick down. Boldy moves it in. Back then for Tarasenko. They'll battle for it here in the corner. Now Eriksson Ek picks it up. Throws it up to the point. Kaprizov waits. Spurgeon to Tarasenko. Vladimir Tarasenko moves in, shoots it. It goes off of Dawes and back to the corner. Boldy to the point now. Spurgeon. Tarasenko to Kaprizov. Kaprizov shoots it. It goes up and wide. 3 minutes to go. Devils will get that one out of the zone. They will clear it down and into the Minnesota end. Jared Spurgeon. Now he'll move it down the other way. Back for Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov into the zone. They can't keep that one in. Keep in mind, by the way, the Minnesota Wild are, I believe, undefeated in the regular season in Watch of Nordic commentaries. Into the zone now. Minnesota has it. A shot there. Save by Dawes on a good chance there from Ryan Hartman. Yeah, so all three of Minnesota's wins have come in regulation. Yeah. All three of Minnesota's wins have come in the regular season so far in Watch with Nordic streams. Oh, no, that's a lie. Never mind. Calgary did get a win against them in regulation. So I take that back. 2:37 left to go in the third. 29 seconds left on a Minnesota power play. Shots are 35-28. The Wild are battling back here, getting some shots on net, but so far it hasn't been enough. Faber now on the right side. Johansson down low. Wild cleared around then. It's kept in then by them. Boyum waits. 13 seconds to go on the power play, but look out. They might pull Gustafsson soon. Boyum to the right side. A shot. Save again on Johansson by Dawes. Devils get it right back shorthanded. That will do it for the power play. Connor Brown gets it to the goal line and clears it down the other way. Full strength here for New Jersey. 2 minutes to go here in the third period. Wild are down by 2. Boyum going crease to crease here in the zone. And it's intercepted on the way. It's a 2-on-1 for New Jersey. Hughes loses the puck. He slips. And now the Wild will take advantage. Eriksson Ek drops it back to Kaprizov. Kaprizov dekes around into the zone. Empty net now for Minnesota. The Wild have pulled their goalie. Cleared back down low. Hamilton trying to bank it off the boards. And back out to the neutral zone. Rossi to Boldy. Boldy clears that one in. It goes back just wide of Dawes. Now down low, Kaprizov. Back for Bratt. Clears it down the other way and into the empty net. Jesper Bratt from the defensive zone. An empty net goal. And the Devils have sealed this one off. It's 4-1. No messing around for Jesper Bratt as the Devils seal the deal in this one tonight. Wednesday night hockey. Jesper Bratt's 4th goal of the year, the 4th goal of the night for the Devils, and it's 4-1 unassisted on that empty netter. And 1:17 left to go here in the third. That'll pretty much do it. Face-off one then by the Wild. Middleton dumps it down low into the zone. Dawes now behind the net. Picked up quickly then by Hallinan, who will bank it out to the neutral zone. Through the zone. Dumped in then by Glendening. Trying to keep that one in. Hallinan can't touch the puck. 50 seconds left. Puck is cleared back down low. Nemec dumps it in. Back to the right side now. Juracek here for Minnesota. We'll drop it back then for Jacob Middleton. 35 seconds to go. Puck slides in there on Nico Dawes. As picked up then quickly by Cotter. Cotter to Mercer. 25 seconds left. Mercer into the zone. Looks for options. Shoots it. And that one goes wide. 20 seconds left now. Down low. Boyum to Rossi. Urov shoots that one up high. And it goes out of play with 11.9 seconds left here in the third period. Shots are 36-30. Both goalies have played well, I must say. Despite the fact that, obviously, Gustafsson did allow 3 goals. He does have a .9 15 save percentage. Nico Dawes. Phenomenal his Watch with Nordic debut tonight. 10 seconds left. Puck is almost cleared there and banked off the boards then by Mercer. And that will do it, folks. The Devils win their 6th straight game on a back-to-back, a 4-1 win against the Minnesota Wild. It's their first 6-game winning streak since October 25th to November 21st, where they won 13 games in a row at that point. The Devils off to a great start to the year. They take this one 4-1 against Minnesota. The Wild, their 5v5 offensive struggles continue. Something's got to give. All right, folks, that being said, that will do it for tonight's Watch with Nordic live stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will be back on Saturday, where the Edmonton Oilers will take on the Seattle Kraken. But regardless, that'll do it for us. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next stream.